Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? So, I'm aware that it is currently Monday evening at 6 PM GMT. So, well, it's Monday evening in the UK. And we have probably, at this point, had the new patch come out. Now, I'm actually recording this last night. This is Sunday evening for me. And I was debating whether or not I should leave this recording until Monday and hopefully get it after the patch has come out. I've decided against that and decided to go and record this one now because I don't have the money to buy any of the new gear that's going to be coming out straight away. So I thought that today we would focus on trying to get as much gold as possible, so that tomorrow we might be in a position to be able to buy some of the new stuff. We got a new dumper that's turning up. There's also going to be a tipping point and a bucket elevator type thing that can tip everything into there. We haven't used the bulldozer at all yet, so there's a few different things that we can do once the patch goes live, and it'll also give you a chance today to tell me if you would like me tomorrow to rush forward and be able to get the dumper and stuff straight into the game. As I see it, we've got two choices. I can either just sort of carry on as I am, doing a little bit each day, or I could rush forwards. Now, if I'm going to rush forwards, I'm not going to be able to spend a few hours off screen, and it would be quite a few hours in order to be able to fully load all to earn enough gold. So what I would do is I would use the gold cheat. Now, the money cheat has been removed, but the gold cheat is still there. You can type gold into the console, and it gives you, I think, 50 ounces of gold. So I would just do that, and then we could sell that. We could process and sell that gold. So I could either do that and then buy all of the new stuff. So we got the new bits for the plant, and we've got the... Oh, no, I don't want to do that. It's going to be a complete waste of that, isn't it? I need to actually start the things that I've just filled up with diesel, don't I? Just make sure I do that first. Right, let's switch that one on, and I need to get some water running through here as well. So yes, I can either sort of carry on, and it'll take us a little while, I should think, to earn the money. Is it going? Yes. It'll take us a little while to earn the money, but we will be able to earn the money eventually for the new pieces here and to get a dump truck as well. Or I can just do it really quickly and put the gold into the game, and we can start taking a look at it straight away. And a few people have said that they would like me to spend a bit more time doing some actual digging and mining for gold, because I spend a lot of my time like setting stuff up and things like that. And I kind of figured that you wouldn't want to see loads of digging because it's going to get dull. It's going to get a bit boring. But then I started thinking, well, actually, I don't actually do very much, do I? I spent most of my time kind of setting things up and getting equipment and things like that, and just kind of arranging it and doing little test runs, but I haven't actually spent like an episode or two just getting in and doing some digging. So I can do a couple more episodes like that. I mean, I don't want to do loads all the same, because it's just going to be really boring to watch. But at the same time, you know, I'm starting to get more and more messages that people do want to see at least some digging, and I haven't really done very much. So I figured that we've got $4,200, so we've got enough to last us until midnight tonight, because midnight is when our next loan repayment will go out, which is $5,000 per day. And as soon as that goes out, we're going to lose our 2 workers. Now, at the moment, we've got 2 workers who are both above 50%. And they're pulling in a bit of gold. So they've got a couple of ounces that they've earned. And we are slowly filling up the mats and stuff on this plant. So I'm going to keep doing this digging. We're not actually going to be able to do all that much today, I don't think. We're going to end up with, I would guess, let me just bring that back. There we go. I would guess that we're going to end up with... actually, you know, I've got no idea. I don't know what tier 3 is going to... what it yields. I've got absolutely no clue. So we're going to sort of wait and see. We'll find out very soon what it's going to be. When we get to around about 3-4 o'clock, I will stop doing the digging, and we will take out the mats, whatever percentage they're on, and we'll start washing them into buckets, and then we'll start putting stuff through the magnetite separator and things like that, so that we can get it all done and get into town before midnight. I want to get this done before midnight so we can get in there and get a little bit more cash so that we can keep making our loan repayments and keep our employees paid. because as soon as you run out of money, they don't hang around. You can't go into negative equity or anything like that. As soon as you run out of money, the very second that you hit 0, your workers will up and leave. Apparently you have to pay them in advance, because they don't even hang around once you've gotten to like -10. Nope, they're not interested. You have to be able to pay them up front, or they're not going to do anything at all, which I think is a little bit greedy. You know, most people, they work at least a week in hand, but not this lot. So as soon as we've done here, just tip that next bit out, there we go. I'm starting to get the hang of this wheel loader as well. I've done a little bit off screen. I did like 20 minutes just playing around with the loader, and I found that if I keep it on this camera angle and working where I am at the moment, I can kind of keep it going. Now, it's not very level at the moment, and I have seen some people's claims are absolutely dead flat, and it's just, to me, it's just like looking at some sort of minor miracle, because I really can't do that. I'd really struggle. However, we do see we're doing okay. It's reasonably level, and for that I'm kind of pleased. Now, someone put on the Facebook page, the community group for this game, they put up a picture of what they'd done with their setup, and they'd taken the tier 2 wash plant, the mobile wash plant, and they dug a great big hole with the excavator, and they'd stuck it down into the hole, and then they had parked the excavator on the bank just above it, and were then spooning the earth straight into the tier 2 wash plant, and it was working really well. They said it was really, really good. It worked really well, and the inspiration for this particular setup comes from their real life job. They work in the aggregates industry. They work in a quarry, and it's what they do in the quarry. They actually load up their I don't think it's a washer. I think it's most likely one of those big sieve things. You tip everything into one end, and then it rattles it down through a series of sieves and conveyors, and you get the finest sand coming out first, and then you get like the silver sand, which is not quite so fine, and then you get the rough sand, and then you get the small gravel, the big gravel, and the big stones come out the end. You can have those particular types of sieves, and that I have seen them working before, and you can have all kinds of settings. You can get like 5 or 6 different types of sand coming out of them. They're absolutely brilliant. So I'm going to assume that is what this person is using in real life. That's the kind of thing, and that's how he said that's how they load it. They load it like that, because he posted it on there, and then he followed it up very soon after with a comment on one of these videos to say how they were doing it. So I would like to go back to the old Arnold claim at some point and try this one out. I particularly liked my method of using 2 mobile wash plants pushed up together. I thought that was working really well, and it did seem to be faster than just one tier 2 wash plant, just one of the mobile wash plants. It was a bit faster. It was a little bit awkward getting it lined up just right, but it still seemed to work. For that reason, I'd like to do a little bit more of that. I think it could be quite good, and we could sort of, once we've gotten the hang of doing this, I mean, I think really we want the dump truck on this one so that we can really put it through its paces, and we can really sort of see how well it does. But yeah, at the moment, I think that the way that we do this, the tier 2 wash plant down in a hole in the ground, and then with an excavator up on the side, I think that probably the tier 2 is going to win. I think that's going to sort of take the prize for the most gold for that one, or the most gold per hour anyway. Just try to get in there. It's a little bit more. Go on, and that'll do. I'm not sure how close exactly we have to get to this one, but it doesn't seem to do too bad. Right, we're on 2 o'clock at the moment. A few people have said that it'd be better if I was to drive round to the other side and tip it in that side, but because of the way the camera stays in the same position on this game, I really don't like the idea of doing that. If the camera didn't sort of stay in exactly the same angle all the time, but instead stayed at the same angle on the vehicle itself, so if you turn the vehicle round, the camera would sort of turn with it, like mode 2 does, where it sticks right behind it. But you can't actually move the camera with that mode, and if you could move the camera with that mode, that would be a lot better. But as you can't, then unfortunately it's not much use to me. But if we could do that, then yeah, I would drive round the other side. But at the moment, I don't think driving around the other side is going to actually be any better. It would be easier to tip into the plant Yes, definitely. But it wouldn't be any easier for me to operate in any way whatsoever, because I wouldn't be able... I'd have to keep moving the camera around. I wouldn't be able to get round there very easily and sort of pull it back round to facing me. I've only just managed to get used to doing it into this bit, so I'm not going to chance fate. I'm not going to try to mess around with anything by putting it doing any different to this. There we go. We can tip that one out there and take that handbrake off. We got about half an hour left, and then it'll be 3 o'clock, and that's my deadline. Oh, we got someone who wants to come and work for us. We might, well, if they're above 50%, we will risk it. We'll see if they can come along and earn us a little bit more cash, because the ones above 50% I think are worth the effort. They're worth the money as well. Just put that one down again and try to get a bit more earth. There we go. And back we come. Now, the oil pressure... Yeah, we got 0 oil pressure, but I don't know if that's just mine or if that's all of them. The RPMs work, but oil pressure on these is always saying 0. It said the same on my excavators. Several people pointed out that my excavators are all on 0 oil pressure, which is probably not the best thing to have, but still. Right. No, don't get stuck. Don't do that again. Oh, no. Oh, thank goodness for that. I thought for a moment we were going to have that horrible thing where it got completely and utterly stuck on there. We done that once, and it was highly entertaining, but I don't want to do it again. I really don't. And back we go. Right, last bucket full. Then we will run up and see who wants to come and work for us at the same time as switching off this machine, and then we can start taking out the mats and everything else and dipping it all into buckets. Back up a little bit more, and there we go. I'm going to bring that bath down. Oh, actually, I don't think you can fill the buckets from the bath, though, can you? The only way to fill the buckets with water is to go to the river, isn't it? I think that's right. You do actually have to take them right to the river in order to fill them. I mean, I say right to the river. The river's not actually very far away from this wash plant at all, so getting some buckets of water is not going to be a problem. It's already 10... It's taken us 15 in-game minutes to get 1 bucket full of dirt. That's not very good, really. You'd think that you'd be able to work just a little tiny bit faster than that. Right, that's probably enough. Turn round again, and I'll park this one up. There we go. Lower it down, and stop you right there. Excellent. Okay, let's see what we have done. So we managed to... I think we went at a reasonable rate there. We did okay, and there's 18%. That's pitiful, really. To be fair, that is absolutely pitiful. And what have we got in here? There's a few bits of boulders and stuff sort of running down there, but not a great deal. Can I jump over? Yes, I can. Excellent. Right. Let's switch you off, and we'll go and switch off this pump as well. We'll run up and we'll see who wants to come and work for us. Turn you off there. Jump up over here. Okay. Do we have any decent potential employees? Let's have a look. And we got workers awaiting. So we got 31, 34, 41, and 36. No. I don't really... I mean, maybe a 40% could be alright, but I really want them above 50. These guys here, we got a 53 and we got a 54. So we'll keep those for now. We're not going to go for another one. And... I mean, maybe we could. Maybe a 40% would be... Alright, you know what? I've talked myself into it. Let's go for a 40% and just get that one very quickly. We've got 40. It's just the one that's at 41%. So we don't have very many good ones anyway. Let's go to you and... Not Rivertown, is it? We want the Old Arnold parcel, and I'm going to put... Oh, no. Actually, because we got one guy on the front end loader, one guy on the big excavator. He can go on the shaker here, can't he, in Rivertown? We've got hog pans, and we've got the shaker. And a sign. There we go. Right. I did say that I didn't think it was realistic, them offering me the chance to have a couple people working on... Can I fill this one with water and then fill the buckets from this one? There's something I'm not actually sure about. I will just try it and see if we can save a bit of time. It's a little bit awkward carrying it around, but it might work. Can I fill it from here? Yes, I can fill it from here. There we go. I don't think... Okay, I've tipped it out. I can fill it up there. If I drop it, I think that they've actually fixed the bug where you have the water in it anyway. Or you get the infinite water from it. So let me put that in there. No. Okay, that's not going to work. That's a bit of a shame. If I bring you up here and tip you out somewhere. Where can I put this one? Let's just drop that one over there. There we go. And it means I'm going to have to bring the buckets up and fill both of the buckets. I'm going to want more than these 2 buckets, though. I think that we're going to want several buckets, and we're going to want them all lined up. So, in fact, it would be better. I'll leave those 2 there for now. I've got a whole load of buckets in the pickup. So if I get the pickup, start that bad boy up. Handbrake. Oh, start it up. And let's not drive into anything. Right, what am I doing? I'm getting hopelessly stuck. Okay, let's try the diff lock. Is it going to do anything? I am absolutely wedged. All I did was take the handbrake off. Please don't do this to me. No. Really? I literally just took the handbrake off. That was it. I didn't do anything else. And it's absolutely, completely wedged, stuck, and it's not moving at all. What about 4-wheel drive? Is there a 4-wheel drive? Get me off of here. I know we can put a rope on there and we can pull it away if we wanted to. But I don't want to do that. I just want to go. I just want to drive. Just a little bit, that's all. It's not too much to ask, is it? Time is ticking. Oh, there we go. Right. Good. Okay, that wasn't part of the plan. I wasn't supposed to do something like that. I was supposed to just trickle on over to the stream, and if there's a bit of stream right here, isn't there? Okay, we can do it here a little bit faster, I think. Don't get stuck again. Goodness sake. What am I doing? What am I doing? My driving is terrible today. I'm normally fairly good with driving with a keyboard. I have spent a long time in my life driving with a keyboard. I should know how to do this by now. Other way. There we go. There we go. Back it up there. Right, stop. Just stop right there before you hurt someone and climb out. There. Right. And next thing is, I suppose, once I open this up and I start filling buckets of water, it's not actually going to work very well, is it? Let me grab that and use. Right. There's a bucket of water. And drop it down there. Is it going to stay full when he tips over? I think he might actually. Bring it over. You do have to get right into the water to be able to do it, but I'm going to go for 6 buckets at least, because... Whoops. Oh, no, that one stayed full, even though I did just chuck it right around. It's actually stayed full. So we should be all right for that. Now, what I can do here is... Nope. That's completely upside down, full of water. That's brilliant. If it was a bit easier to put the buckets into the vehicles, then we wouldn't have this problem of all the buckets tipping over. Or if you could just, fill the buckets with a hose pipe. But I don't think you can. I don't think it's possible to fill the buckets with a hose pipe. So we're having to do it like this. And this is messy. This is really messy. I don't like it. And that one's got water in it. So I don't need that one. It's that one there that I want. And I've just flicked one way over there. Okay, I didn't expect it to go that far. Where are you? There you are. And you still got the water in it. That's brilliant. Drop that one in. Come back. That one's still got water in it as well. Let's put that one in. This is great. You can tip them right upside down. You can do all sorts. Okay, now we've got to be very careful. Just easing it down here. Just gently. We don't want to go too fast. And stop. Stop right there. That's plenty far enough. There we go. Right, let's turn you off for a moment. And let's get some buckets out on the ground. So what I want is, I just want 6 buckets of water. I think you can only put these things through 1 bucket. So what do we got here? There's a bucket of water. So let's put that bucket there. And this empty bucket can go into the pickup. And so can that one. And I'll just close the back so it doesn't go anywhere. Right. Next up, we need to remove the grill. Okay, let's do that top grill there. And can I put you in there? Oh, okay. You're going to let me keep you there. Right, so there's one mat. Come down here and wash. And then I'll do it again. Oh, it's not going to let me. Right, there's no gold in minor mosses. Okay. So let's put that one back and grab this one. Now, is it going to let me wash into the same bucket? Yes, it will. Right. And it's not going to let me wash. Okay. So we've taken all of the gold out of that one. Come here. There we go. And we can take that one and we can put it back on there. So there's one bucket with stuff in it. I'm going to just physically carry this one up here rather than doing it any other way. We got our actually, I'm going to bring the magnetite separator over here to do it. I think it would just be a bit easier because we've got the generator up that way. So if I drop that one down there, and then we can jump over here and down and grab the next bucket. So there's a bucket of water. Put that one down. And come back up, and I want to do the middle layer now. So drop that down there and grab a moss. Jump. Rinse in the bucket, and we'll do this with the others as well. There won't be any more in there. It's not letting us anymore. So we can grab the next moss. Do the same in there. I mean, we've got 6 times 18, really, haven't we? So 6 times 18 is... come on. I'm on the spot now. So 6 times 18 is 120... 108. Of course it is. 108. Yeah, is that... That's one moss at 100%, basically. 6 times 18 is yeah, it's one moss at 100% plus a little tiny bit more. That's not brilliant, is it? Right, what do we got here? Is that one got water in it? Yes, it does. No, it doesn't. It is waterless. Let's try and get one that's actually got some water in it. What about you? Have you got water in? I can't actually see if that one's got water. No, it hasn't. That one's not got water either. Of all of the rest of these, now they've all fallen out, have they? The water is all drained out? What about you? Ah, you've got water in you. All of them are sitting upside down, and they've still got the water in them. I really do like that. Okay, nope, it's definitely not got any more gold in it. Okay, and we got one more to go. It's starting to get dark. We're running out of time. I want to get this done because it doesn't matter. It does not matter because at midnight exactly, we will run out of cash. The next loan payment is due on all of this stuff that we've got, all this shiny stuff here, and if we can't pay it, our workers will just up and go. They'll just be gone, and there's nothing whatsoever that we can do about that. Absolutely nothing at all. So we're going to need to come up this way now, and the first thing we want is the magnetite separator, so we'll grab that one. Maybe we should have just brought the buckets over here and then move the generator, and rather than trying to move all of this lot. Oh well, it's done now. What's done is done, so let's put that one down here. Nope. Let's put you up here. There you go. I knew you could do it, and I need a hose pipe. The hose has got I've got one hose pipe that will run from the water pump. I've got a spare water pump over here. I could have just used that. So we want this hose pipe, and this one's got to attach to the water pump here, and then over to the magnetite separator. And then we got to go and get one small lead. Let's bring that one over onto... Don't knock it over. Okay, let's just drop that one down there a minute. And you know what? Let's move this one over here a bit. That's a bit better. Now, we do have a work light over at the other claim, but it's at the other claim. It's not here, so it's not going to be much good to us. Now, this one here is actually... no, there is a yellow lead down here. But we don't need that one. We want to get a yellow lead from up this way. So we'll go and grab one of those. And then we can plug that one into the generator. There it is. There's the yellow lead. We're running out of time. I've still got to get the 2 buckets from down there up here so they can run through the magnetite separator. And I've got to get some more buckets up here as well. I really shouldn't have put the stuff here because we're just not going to make it, are we? So if I take that one out and drop that one down there, and then I grab this one and I plug that one in like that. Turn that one on. It's going to turn all the other stuff on as well. I don't really care about the other stuff. That could just run. Doesn't matter. And this one here, we can turn this one on. Then we need 2 empty buckets, and we need those 2 buckets from underneath there as well. And we need all of that into that magnetite separator. So if I get this one and we run up through, because the stuff, some of this here, I don't know if it's even worth putting that through the magnetite separator. However, the other stuff, those buckets under there, you do want to put that through the magnetite separator. So at least that's what I've been told. So we're going to put all of it through, and we'll just sort of see what happens. I really hope that you can see now. I know that when it's playing back, you don't get anywhere near as much anywhere near as good a visual as you do when it's recording. So we grab that first one, and we'll run this one up here as quickly as we can, and I'll tip that in. And it's only a small percentage, it's not a full bucket that's in there. So if I can put that one back, I can then grab that next bucket as well. I hope. There we go. Grab that one, I can tip that one in. Then we can turn on the magnetite separator and we can let it run through. If I can get over that hose pipe. A very big hose pipe holding us up there. I mean, it's a miracle we managed to make it through that one. And right, so start you up and let's see what we got. Lots of magnetite coming out of this. And 6% in gold. 51% in the other. So let's just grab this bucket full here. And we had two 18%ers go in there. Which way round is it? Is it all gold or is it all... Okay, that's filling up. That's filling up rapidly. Drop it. Drop it. 96. 97. Stop. Whoa! Okay, so the gold bucket is at 99%. That's fantastic. Most of the stuff that came out of the one down the bottom, that was gold. That's incredible. That's absolutely brilliant. So let's run this one through. So I don't think that these are going to give us anything in the way of gold. Well, actually, it was still running. There was still more stuff coming out, even though it said it had finished processing. So let's grab this next one, and we'll just wait and see. Hopefully you can see this. I can see it all right. So we got 6% on the dirt, and it's the gold that was climbing up. So most of the stuff that came out at the bottom of that machine was gold. There was a little bit of... There was a small percentage of dirt, but most of it was gold. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to get the wavetable going, and hopefully that can process as well. How much is left on this one? It's 50%. I think that this is... there's no more dirt coming through, so I'm just going to leave that one as it is. I'm going to leave that one processing a moment. Hopefully that will finish in just a minute. And we are going to grab that table there. Fortunately, I can't carry and hold a torch at the same time. So we can just bring this one over here. And I don't think that you've got to put this one on level ground. I don't think you do. I'm kind of hoping that you don't. Right, that's saying 53% still. I think that one's finished. So we can safely say that that one is done, which means that I can stop that one. And then I can take the lead off of there, and I can put it onto there, and then I can come over to... Ooh, careful of those buckets. They are valuable, valuable buckets. And then I can take that, and I can put it onto there, and then I need to turn that one on like that. And then I can turn it on to use it. Right, so we've got a bucket under there, and we've got a bucket there of just the tailings. That was... 2 mosses at 18% each, so it's roughly 36% in total on there. It's very, very dark now, isn't it? So let's try turning a light on and seeing what it does. So that's up to 3.8 ounces. It's going through the gold. 3.9. It's very dark. Okay, wavetable is done processing. We're up to 3.9%. Let's grab this next one here. I'm going to have to turn the light off to grab it and do this. So 3.945. We drop in that next little bit. And let's turn our torch back on. Just so that we can watch it. 4.2. We have 0.3 of an ounce there. That was absolutely appalling. That was terrible. This one here, though, this one was about 100% out of everything. I'm hoping that this is going to be like the big payday, this one is. I really hope it is. I really hope this is going to work. We're up to 5 ounces already. That's actually pretty good. 6.4, 7, 7. So we got like 3 or 4 ounces out of that one. That's not bad, I guess. I mean, if those mosses had all been completely full, we'd have done very, very well out of it. Okay, so overall, I think that we've done reasonably well. So I've got to just turn that light off, turn you off, unplug that lead and bring it down here. Come on. Coiling you up. And drop it down there. And then I can plug this other lead back in so that it's ready to start running that plant again. And I'll turn that one off. Unplug you. And just drop you down. Right. I do want to just turn that one off. There. So that's everything done. We've kind of had to play around there, and it's now 10 o'clock in the evening, which means that we've... Oh, no, we want to come down here. So I'm going to chuck a load of those buckets out. We've got way too many buckets in here. And once we've gotten rid of these buckets, we can head back into town. So let's grab... I'm just going to chuck them all out here, I think. Chuck them all out. Come on, in you get. I can... Actually, this is brilliant. You can just kick them out, sort of. I can kick some of them out. I can... Okay, now I can jump in and out and out and out. There. That's how you throw. You just kind of run and let go, and then it gets chucked. Okay, it's probably pitch black for you now, so let's turn the lights on. Which is the lights? I need to turn the engine on, don't I? L for light, and L go into high beam. Let's go. I got the diff lock on at the moment, so we can just sort of spin round here. I don't think they're bringing in the ability to sell stuff to the shops yet. Really, my only option now is to either just keep working through everything that we're working through, or the other option, of course, is to just give ourselves a big pile of extra gold. I'd rather try to avoid that if I can. We're going to get into town tonight, and we're going to sell our 7.5 ounces of gold. And then after that, if we can make it in time, we should be able to sell it before we lose our 2 employees. 7.5 ounces of gold at roughly $1,200 per ounce is going to get us 7,000, 8,400, isn't it? Yeah, about that. 8,000 gold. So we're going to have about 10 grand. That's not very much. That really isn't very much at all. I would like to have a lot more gold than that. I wanted thousands of... I wanted thousands. I don't want just little tiny bits of gold. So if we're going to really up our game, well, obviously we want the dump truck, and we want the new bit that goes with the tier 3. If we can't sell old equipment, we can't go and sell like our tier 2 mobile wash plant or anything like that at the moment. So we're going to need to sort of keep that, and I guess just kind of keep bumbling along. I mean, we could try and take out another loan, but I got a feeling we're not going to be able to do that. I don't think you can take out extra loans. I think you do actually have to repay the one that you've got, which is a bit of a nuisance because I think I took it out over like 40 days or something, which probably was, in hindsight, probably wasn't our smartest move. However, what's done is done. We can't do anything about that now. It's 23:04. I don't think we are going to be able to... Right, it does take a little bit of time to load just on that corner when you get to like the next section. The money goes out for our loan at midnight, and if we don't have the next lot of cash available, we need at least another 2 grand in order to be able to pay the loan repayment and keep our employees. If we can't get that by midnight, then we lose our employees. They will just disappear. And the problem with that is those are both good employees. They're both above 50%, and I'd really, really like to keep them if I can. So we are running out of time. We're really racing against the clock on this one. Up through here, we need to get to that blacksmith. I mean, I could just sell the gold ore. That sells for like $800-900 an ounce. But I'm confident that we can do this. Because keeping those 2 employees, being both above 50%, they are actually getting us quite a decent bit of gold. They've done nearly 3 ounces of gold themselves. Now, 3 ounces of gold may not seem like a lot, but that's almost an entire loan repayment, and that has been over 2 days. I think it's been 2. Yeah, it's been 2 days, I think, since they've done that. So let's go into here, and we've got 7.5 ounces, and it's going to cost us 77. It's 1 minute. So we go melt the gold. There. 22.34. Why is that? Did I forget to put the handbrake on? I think I did. Oh, I did. I forgot to put the handbrake on. That wasn't very good. Right, hopefully this hasn't gotten stuck anywhere. We are 23.40. We got 20 minutes. Less than 20 minutes. Probably 15 minutes, because it's probably going to take the payment early or something obscene like that, which we really don't want. And time is ticking. So we got 15 minutes. 15. The time goes really fast in this game, and it's not helpful. Especially when we really are racing against the clock now. Stop, 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 stop. Handbrake on. Jump out, jump out, jump out. There we go. Machine cannot be exited while you're moving. Go, 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 go. Come on. Pay, pay, pay. Sell, sell. Right, I want you. And sell. Cancel. We did it. We did it. And that's my timer going off as well. How's that for time? 23:52 it was when we made that loan repayment. And no, when we sold the gold. So we got 12,000 gold. So we got enough for tonight's payment and tomorrow night's payment. And that's going to be it. You look, it's 23:59 and 0. And are you kidding me? All that and it's not gone out. That's just not. It just makes you want to cry, doesn't it? Loan taken. We cannot take any more loan. It won't let us. Oh, that's savage. That is just absolutely savage. Loan balance 833. So, and it doesn't tell you how much is left on the loan that you've got. And that's the bit that really frustrates me, is I got no idea how much I owe them or how many days are left that we've got to struggle on it. Oh, it is frustrating, but I'm sure that we'll do it. Look at the skid marks we made as we came racing up through the town, screeching to a halt outside the bank at 5 minutes to. Somebody wants to work for you. I wonder if the money now has gone out, and we're down to 7,000, so it is around about 5,000 that they take. So let's just stop right here. I'm going to stop here, and this is where I'm going to leave the episode, because this is where the new stuff is going to be in tomorrow's episode. So it will be, obviously this is Monday for you at the moment, and you should be able to see that one under there, which is the dump truck. You won't be able to see that, not yet. And there's a couple of other bits as well. I think those bits are back here. I think it's one of those, and is it that one? I don't know. There's a couple bits back here that you will also be able to see. You probably can't see anything at the moment because it's dark. There we go. Don't think it's that one. I think it's that one right there and that one, I believe, but I could be wrong. I don't know. And then you've got the dump truck over this way. So if you enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give me a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And there is the dump truck. Look at that. But anyway, until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye and see you later.